Okay, just give me 1 second here as I get everything ready to go. Almost ready. Okay. Here we are, another art lesson. How to draw a cartoon squirrel. Whoa, my camera just freaked out for a second. Cartoon squirrel. Get your paper. Get your trusty Sharpie marker, color pencil, whatever it is, and get ready to be amazed. Because we're drawing a cartoon squirrel. Okay, so what we're going to do is... Uh-oh, my video is not working. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start out with two very, not like huge circles, but two medium-sized circles in the middle of our page. So I'm going to draw one like that and one like that. Huge, massive eyeballs. We're going to put those other circles inside of those circles because we're adding the highlights for the cartoon look. And then we are coloring this in. Once again, I always forget to say it at the beginning of the video, but I usually make it by the end. But I'm going to be proactive and say it at the beginning today. If you need to, you can pause this video and just kind of work alongside me, or catch up, whatever you need to do. You can pause the video and work at your own pace. I know sometimes I move a little fast. You might be more intricate with your coloring. Once this video is actually posted, you can actually fast forward if I'm not going fast enough. Right now it is live, so we can't fast forward time, but after the video is posted, you can fast forward as well. I can already tell you this squirrel is going to be adorable because of these big puppy dog looking eyes. I should buy like a pack of black Sharpies because I have a feeling, I don't know why I just got chill. I have a feeling this is going to get, I'm going to go through a lot of Sharpie ink. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do like a big circle around it, but not quite like a perfect circle. It's going to be kind of like an oval-y circle. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to go around like this. See, not quite the perfect circle, but it is a circle. Okay. Now what we're going to do, actually what they did is they actually went around and did like another circle like this. I did the eyeballs kind of wrong, but it's okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put a little cute V right here for its nose. And then right below it, we're going to do like a U like that and a U like that. Then we're going to make it look really happy, okay? So we're going to come down and go back up and give it a little tongue. So we're making this a really happy squirrel. You can make yours really angry too by just simply putting like a V thing up top. But I want mine to be really happy, so I'm even going to give it like a little eyebrow, kind of like a whoop, whoop. There we go. Now it even looks more happy and excited. Now we're going to go ahead and add on those ears. So go ahead and just kind of loop it like that and loop it like that. And then we're going to do another loop right inside of those. Okay. So we got our head pretty much done. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to work on that body. So go ahead and do kind of like a line straight down, but then you're going to curve and come back up, almost kind of like a beam shape. And then we're going to take two lines right here, and we're going to draw them just like that, straight down. And then we're going to put the squirrel hands like this. Okay, so there's one. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to come back down around and go up. And now we're going to finish off that little body part right there. So it looks like its hands are covering up its belly. Okay. Next part, we're going to add some cute little feet. So go ahead and just put a little loop kind of like that. And then we're going to go ahead and put another loop just like that, like so. And now we got to work on the squirrel's big fluffy tail. And yes, I said fluffy. It's not fluffy. It's fluffy. Okay. So the way this is going to work is we're going to start from right up here, right about halfway down below the ear. And we're going to go ahead and come and curl that down just like that. But not all the way. Not all the way. And then we're going to go ahead and kind of add that like classic squirrel swirl. And then come back down and then bring it in like that. Okay? So we see how we kind of made that swirl without actually having to swirl it ourselves. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. You can even go as far if you want to have a happy little acorn like we did before. You can draw that real fast because we've drawn the acorn before. You can draw it in its arms. I'm going to draw a little happy acorn down here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then I'm going to kind of add a little curl right here. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and do this right here. And do the little waves that we did before. And you know what? I'm not going to put the face on the acorn. I just want the little acorn on the side. So there you have it. There is a fluffy squirrel with a fluffy tail. Now all we have to do is color it. And I want, let's see what we're going to do. Am I going to use markers today? I am going to use markers today. I'm going to start off, I'm going to give my squirrel some blue eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and color in his eyes blue. I've decided this squirrel is a boy squirrel, so that's why I said his eyes. But yeah, this is it. We're just going to be coloring it in for the rest of the time. So oh, the blue eyes are kind of scary looking. I'm sure it'll look fine once everything else gets colored in. Just this blue's a little dark for my liking. But it will be okay. Okay. So we got that. I'm so happy I have this pink marker color for mouths. It's worked out so well. I'm actually going to do it up here at the top on the ears too. Because I like that pink color better than the red for like these parts. Red is more of like a blood color, and I don't want a bloody squirrel. I just want a happy squirrel. Okay. Now you can color your squirrel, you know, any color you want. I'm gonna go with gray because the squirrels around here tend to be more gray. There's brown squirrels and there's all kinds of different colored squirrels, but I'm gonna go with gray. And again, I'm doing it because we have more gray squirrels near us, so it just makes more sense to me. And I might even leave the belly white because usually their bellies are a little bit lighter. But let's see what happens after I get done, see how it looks. I need to get some new markers. I feel like my markers are starting to kind of fade out. I am really happy I went with the gray, though. Here we go. Coloring, coloring. Squirrels are so cute, but they can be so terrifying. I feel like squirrels are kind of mean at some points in time. They want their little acorn, and that's it. Stay out of their face. Fun fact, if you've ever seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the new one with Johnny Depp, and by newest, I mean it's actually pretty old, but it's newer than the old Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. There's a scene where there's a bunch of squirrels, and they're sorting through the bad nuts, I think? And they actually trained a bunch of squirrels to properly sort different nuts just for that scene in the movie. So they didn't use CGI. They didn't use like fake squirrels. They actually trained real squirrels to do that. So there's a fun little squirrel fact for you in case you didn't know. Also, I've been kind of curious how some of the squirrels have been doing that live off of people food that people drop, you know? Like, with coronavirus going on, squirrels haven't had as much access to, like, trash and stuff like that. And I went to Sac State, and there used to be some fat squirrels there. They used to be huge just because they would go through the trash or people would feed them and stuff. And I'm wondering how they're doing because there's no one on campus right now. At least I don't think there is. Pretty sure the school's still locked down and doing distance learning like we are. I hope the squirrels are okay, you know? Just kind of checking in on them. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave that belly white. I colored it in, and I'm happy with the way the white looks. So it's okay sometimes not to color everything in. You don't have to give it a color. And yes, I know there were some requests because yesterday we did that awesome folding Frankenstein. I know there were some requests to do more of those. There will be more folding Frankensteins. Just not today. We gotta change it up every once in a while, you know? Try to get some project work in and all that. Okay, just gotta get the tail done. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Just gonna scribble. I'm not happy with the way I'm coloring this tail in. I should have been more delicate, but it's okay. It's a squirrel tail. It's supposed to look kind of messed up and fluffy, I guess. And as you can see in my coloring, I'm not coloring in the same direction, and the ink's starting to run out, and you can definitely see a difference. But it's okay. It's fine. Let's color our acorn, and then we can call it. Okay, so this is where I don't have... I guess I'll do this brown. I don't want to do the whole thing brown, though. Do I have another, like a lighter brown marker? If not, I'm going to do orange and see how it looks and see if I can't make something happen. Yeah, orange looks good. That's not bad. And I want a little leaf on my acorn, so we're going to go ahead and draw that with a swoop and a swoop and a little line. And then a little bit of green, and we'll be done. That'll be it. I think I'm going to name him... I want to name him Jeffrey. Jeffrey the squirrel. That's my squirrel, Jeffrey. He looks real cute, and he's so happy to see you. Well, with that being said, all of you go ahead and have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and we'll have another art lesson coming next Tuesday. We don't do Mondays, we don't do weekends, but we do Tuesday through Friday. So, yeah, that's it, and see you later.